We interrupt this program to bring you...
Good people, what's going on? It's your cousin from the South Side, Zay Soul Line. Welcome back to episode 18 of Soulful Sounds. I know what y'all probably thinking. Zay, I thought last episode was episode 18. It was actually due to a certain situation that occurred. One of the episodes was taken off. If you go into the playlist, if you've been watching the series for this long, then you know what episode was taken off. I'm not gonna go into detail about the situation, but yeah. So with that being said, last episode with Sourface is episode 17, and the episode now is episode 18. So without further ado, today in this video, we are going to be sitting down and talking with the homie SHVDOWROOM. Before I say anything else, let me just say SHVDOWROOM is not only a talented producer, but he is also a talented artist from the Netherlands. So y'all please go show him love. Super duper talented, bro. But yeah, we're going to be talking about his song, Disconnected, off of his album, Moss. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, good folks, let's get into the video. Oh, something else that I forgot to say was that during this interview, there are certain parts that kind of freeze up. I was thinking about cutting those parts out, but I didn't want to cut those parts out because I was asking SHVDOWROOM questions, and you guys are gonna miss a lot of the answers to the questions. So please pay no mind to it. This was the first time that I used Discord to record the interviews. Hopefully we can get it fixed next time. And if we do use Discord in the future, we will work out the kinks, because, for those that don't know, I've been using Zoom for the past few interviews. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up and let's get to the interview. Ladies and gentlemen, good people, welcome to episode 18 of Soulful Sounds. Who am I here with?
SHVDOWROOM.
Okay. And tell them today, what song are we going to be talking about of yours?
Oh, we're going to be talking about Disconnect.
From his album Moss, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just let y'all know I'm on that. I might be featuring on the project, No big deal. Before we get started, let me grab these questions and let's get to it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, first question. Where did the name for the song come from?
Ooh, the name Disconnect. Okay, so in this song, I'm talking about it's pretty personal. So this song is about me and my relationship with my religion, with God, you feel me?
Oh.
And I'm young, you feel me? Like we got a lot of young men trying to like follow their religion, follow God, but it's hard in this world, bro. Like, because this world is messed up, right? And a lot of young people, they don't understand the word of God. I don't understand it either sometimes,
Neither
and
do
that's
I. So
right. It can be complicated, bro. So that's why I want to make like a song about like the disconnection between us and God above. You feel me? It's not like we had some technical difficulties earlier. It feels like I got some technical difficulties with God. You feel me?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Hey, it be like that, bro. Like,
For real, bro.
like I ain't even gonna count. Like,
That's
this
what the
shit
song's
is
about.
real.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with it though, man. Like,
Appreciate it.
even listening to the album, like I love everything about the album. But that song, like, just feels different. You know what I'm saying? It's like a breath of fresh air. So, plus,
I hear you, bro.
listening to What's the Number? Um, even though that is just an instrumental, but I was still moved because I was like, well, damn. And you know what we talked about last night, I was you just don't know. Like when I got off here with you, I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken.
Bro, tell him about it. What did I do? What did I do?
Like this he had asked me like if he didn't know if I had wanted to hop on the beat. This man, I hear the song and I'm like, yo, you I sat in this bro, I sat in my bed just like, damn, why he do me like that? I'm conflicted.
Yeah, no, I get that, bro. I didn't know what to do with the beat. Like, I could have sent it to you, but I was like, maybe I should leave it empty. And I don't know. I left it empty. My bad, bro. My
Nah,
bad.
you good. You know, hey, it is okay. Still hurt a little bit, you know. Just think about it, you know what I mean? Um, anyways, question number 3. What inspires you to create did I read that right? What inspires you to create music? Sorry, my bad.
Ooh, oh, I like that. No one asked me these questions, bro. Okay, so um, back in what is it, 2017, 18? Yeah, I I used to listen to a lot of Daft Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Daft Punk is like the two robot guys, right?
Yeah.
They got the funky music. And bro, every time when I heard their music, I was like, how can people do that? And I wasn't thinking about like making music at that moment, but I was always like, I want to play guitar like I hear in those songs. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then at some point, I mean, that's what inspired me. I don't know if you want to like go on to the what actually got you to producing.
What? That's also a good question. Like, what got you to producing?
Cause right after that, and this is a funny story, but it's a true story. Um, my neighbor, my old neighbor, that was my home. That's my homie. Like we were in the same class and all that. And he wanted to be a rapper, right? Like back in the day, since like 2018. And I remember it was a winter day, and bro, and I were just chilling, and he said like, yeah, I want to be a rapper. I was like, he was like, yeah, and I need a producer. Do you know anybody? And bro, my ass lied. I said, yeah, I'm a producer. I had never in my life touched an instrument, bro. Never in my life, bro. And that's when I was like, I started showing him beats by other people. I said, like, yeah, I did that. I did that. I was lying my ass off. I already told him, so my bad, bro. But I already told him this. But um, at that point, I was like, okay, now I gotta do something because I just told a man that I'm a producer. I gotta do something, right? Um, I guess we all started here. I started downloading beat apps where you like make beats on your phone. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
tap stuff. And I was making apps with Dookie. And from there, it just that journey started, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. Uh, I like. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started, like, even like when I first started rapping, like, and my first like tape that I ever put out. I never told anybody this, but that first tape, my first tape that I ever put out that was on my SoundCloud. Never put it on streaming platforms. It was called. The album was called Master Plan, and it had 10 songs on it. And bro, them beats was garbage. I was on that bitch rapping. Like, I was rapping, but the beats was garbage. You know what I mean? And, you know, like, I didn't know how to mix vocals. I didn't know how to mix and master beats. So that shit was trash. Like, it was trash. I'm so glad that I took that off of SoundCloud, because if I would have kept that on SoundCloud, that was nothing but roasting material. Like,
Damn, bro. But
like,
was the rapping actually good though? That's what's important though.
man, bro, going. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit was bad. That shit
I
was real bad.
I heard enough, bro.
That shit was real bad, man. Like, for real. Like, from that point, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my first tape on Spotify. I made this little tape called Growth. That was bad. I took that off streaming platforms. Then I made another tape called Something to Prove. Garbage. But my most recent music, I'm proud of it. You know what I mean? And stuff before that. But everything else that I took off, staying off.
Mm, I feel that, bro. But I mean, you know, that's how we make progress, right? Just putting out stuff, bro. That's the only way we can like learn from ourselves.
For
So,
sure.
it's only sometimes it's good to make trash. Sometimes it's good.
Facts. Like, bro, I kid you not. The shit, I had to make the garbage so that I could make the good stuff. You know.
Clap it up.
You know what
Clap
I'm
it up.
saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of you as well, because, you know, progressing and getting better is like really important, like when it comes to making music. Um and also like doing different things and trying different things and trying to be more creative is more important. Like,
Mm.
I be feeling like a lot of times people are too afraid to try to do something different because they feel like the audience and their supporters wants a certain thing out of them. But
Mhm.
if you're constantly giving your fan base this thing, then it's not really your art anymore, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
I get what you're saying, bro. That's not you. It's just not you.
yeah. Cause like when I first like my first ever tape, Master Plan, that shit was like straight up trap beats. I was emo as hell. Like, the shit was real emo. Like,
Mm.
you know, it was bad. It makes me laugh just thinking about the shit. Like, but
We've all had that phase, bro.
yeah,
We've all even I like look at my name. It's still etchy as hell.
Shadow.
Shadow Room, bro. That name came from the same etchy phase period of my life.
What do you mean? Like, that's real, honestly something I want to talk about. Like, where did the name, your artist name, come from? Like,
Damn. Okay. Man, I got stories.
okay,
Okay, so my name. was also in like winter of 2018. I'm I'm backing off. Like winter of 2018. I'm talking openly about this because it's like way back. I was depressed. I was depressed as shit, and I was listening to all this emo rap, XXXTentacion, RP, my nigga X, Lil Peep, all of that, and bro, it's crazy because I don't really dream a lot, but I still remember this. I was dreaming one day, a morning. I was dreaming about. I was laying. Gotta like imagine it. I'm laying on this bed in this room, and there's like a doctor, and the doctor has a like a whiteboard on his side where he's like presenting something, and on that whiteboard is a picture of the human brain, right? And it's really simple. It's like this is the only thing I remember from the dream. But the doctor looks at me and he says he points at a certain part of the brain, right? And the man goes, "This is the shit," in English. Like I'm a Dutch guy. Like I didn't even speak English that well. He said in English, um, this part of the brain is called the shadow room. This is where people keep their negativity, their pain, their anger, all their negative energy. That's where they keep it. And as I wake up, I hear the man say, you can turn that energy in something positive." Bro, I wake up, I I literally said out loud, shadow room. And that's where it started, bro. I swear that's where it started.
Wow.
That is
Premonition.
crazy.
That's like a
So
premonition, bro.
crazy.
Like a that's cool as fuck.
Right?
Like
Crazy.
I didn't get that's so cool as that's cool as fuck that you got your name from that. Like so many
Uh,
people have like different stories on like how they get their name and stuff. Like
hmm.
even myself, I got my name from somewhere. Um some like so many other people. Like and the shit is just so cool. Like I had to explain to somebody where my name comes from because I know like
Where does your name come from?
oh wow, we about to get into that. Okay. So I've said this before. I used to be called Zay the Poet, like you already know that, but
Hmm.
now I go by Mr. Zay Solon. So this right here on my let me see if I can pull it up. This is the African American heritage flag. The name Solon comes from it's like the true name of like black culture, Solon.
Hmm.
And like there are
Hmm.
many like subgroups of uh Solon. There's the Louisiana Creole, Gullah Geechee, and the Americans, but it's like M Americans is spelled Amerikins. Um
Hmm. Hmm.
so like there are many like it's many subgroups and that's really where my name comes from. That's why I changed the Solon. Um,
Damn.
I just thought for a while that poet was kind of corny because
Hmm.
like not corny, but it was like there's so many people. Like if you pull up different people on Instagram, you'll see that there are so many people on Instagram with
Hmm.
the handle poet. Like you could pull up
Yeah.
Dante the poet, Haji the poet. Shout out to Haji. Uh,
Yeah.
and just so many other people with that handle, and I was like, okay, I'm not
Hmm.
standing out very well. There was even somebody with the name Zay the poet, but it was
Hmm.
spelled Zay. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna change my name Zay Solon because nobody can really take that from me or like steal it.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like some people, other black people can use the Solon handle, but
Of course.
it's really like it's no other artist with that handle. So I
Hmm.
was like, yeah, I just hit the motherfucking jackpot with this, cause
That's
wasn't
fire.
nobody thinking about this but me, big brain.
That is fire, bro. That's fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who is a
And
art? Huh?
you've been making a lot of music for like the black community, you feel me? So
I
it just
appreciate you.
it just fits, bro. It just works.
You know,
Beautiful.
um, I appreciate that, bro. I be trying. You know what I mean? Uh, who is an artist or producer you want to work with in the future?
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
uh, okay, so um man, for a long time, ooh, and I might be throwing a cosign away here.
Ooh.
But for a long time, I've said Pharrell.
Ooh.
I've said Pharrell.
We talked
But
about him last night.
right, for the people that don't know what's going on, first off, free Palestine. Second off, this nigga Pharrell, um, he was at the IDF party performing "Happy" and other songs for the IDF, and he was actually what's it called, donating money to the IDF himself. So I, I cannot support that nigga. He knows what he's doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like we all know what's going on out there, and that man actively donated his money to the IDF. I cannot fuck with that nigga no more.
It's
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 tough.
it's unacceptable. Like I just been watching a lot of what's been going on through watching other journalists report what's going on. Like I have literally seen like one journalist um named Motaz who this
Mhm.
man like there's like this border called the Rafah border crossing, or I think I might be butchering that, but like if this man wanted to, like he has had like I've seen two different occasions where he has been at that border and he could have just traveled over into Egypt, bro.
Mhm.
But he stays because he's not only risking his life, but he's showing people in America and other countries the truth and what's going on.
Right.
And it's like that is the true definition of bravery, bro.
Mhm.
Like
For real.
if it was, I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I'm like even that brave because I'm not.
Mhm.
I'm brave to an extent because I'm afraid of dying. Like
Mhm.
I'm afraid of death. I would rather die in my sleep than to have to go through what they have to go through. And it's like
Right.
every day I'm reminded that the life that I live and the privileges that we have that they don't even have, like they don't even have access to things like clean drinking water. They they can't even travel through they can't even travel through Israel to go to other countries. Like they have to go through Egypt. They have to go to the border of Egypt. They can't travel through Israel or any of that to get to other, if they want to go catch a plane, and going to the border of places like Egypt, it's a farther distance than just going through Israel.
Mhm.
And they don't.
Bro, these people been living terribly for the last 75 years, maybe
Yes.
even longer. You feel me? So I don't know. There's, uh, I don't know. I don't wanna go too much into this, but like as much as I hate what happened on the 7th of October, as much as I hate it, because people don't deserve to die in whatever way, and I wasn't there, so I can't tell what happened to the people of Israel.
Palestine, you
But
mean?
sir,
You mean Palestine? You mean?
nah. Like I'm saying, like this been happening to the people of Palestine for the last 75 years.
Yeah.
But the people of Israel always want to bring up the 7th of October. And what I want to say, like, um, even if whatever happened on the 7th of October, children don't deserve to die. People don't deserve to die on both sides. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that doesn't. It just doesn't. It doesn't. What's the word? English.
Excuse?
It doesn't excuse what's going on right now, bro. Not at all.
It don't.
Or what's been going on for the last 75 years.
Yeah.
It doesn't add up. The math ain't mathing.
No, it's not. It's wild to me. It just it it bothers me that so many people can be so blind and be like, okay, well, what about this? Palestinians are this and Palestinians are that.
Mm,
If these people were such criminals and they were such and the monsters and the terrorists that you label them, these people aren't even retaliating. And they don't even have the weaponry or anything like that to retaliate because Israel controls everything.
mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? But yeah, fuck Pharrell. Fuck you, Pharrell. I'm
Fuck for real.
I'm surreal.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna tell you another thing too before we get off this topic. I've been not liking Pharrell because when I found out that Pharrell screwed Khalees out of like Khalees who made My Milkshakes Bring All the Boys to the Yard. Her first two albums, Pharrell and Chad Hugo screwed her out of all the money for those first two albums. Like that shit is crazy to me.
That is crazy.
Like
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that.
no, like she has talked about it. Like that's how I found out. She was talking about it on Instagram and I was like, "Damn."
Mm,
Like this man has this they have screwed her out of the money from her two albums and it's like y'all did that and thought that it was okay. And that's why like I be trying to like I advocate so much for like artists to be treated fairly and artists to not get
mm,
screwed when it comes to shit like that because um it's really a sad sight. Like it's unfair to be like, you go perform a song, but you can't make no money off of it.
that's terrible, bro.
Like,
That ain't fair, bro. Like I do feel like producers should get more credits.
yeah, no,
Um,
no
but
most
but
definitely.
but but that that shit criminal.
Yeah, for that shit is highly criminal. Like,
Mm,
I have seen not only excuse me, I have not only seen producers not get the credit that they fucking deserve. I have seen people that have made the cover art for the songs and the albums, even the engineers not get the credit that they deserve. Like I have seen times where artists have revealed the cover of their song and they don't even tag the artist who made the art, the cover art. They might tag someone who knew the cover artist and tag them instead. And I'm like, bro, that
mm,
shit is so corny.
that
Like,
is.
This motherfucker didn't even make the cover art, and you're not gonna tag the person that made the cover art, but the person that's made the cover art or made the beat or produced this, made the beat or engineered the the song. In order for them to get their credit, they have to be in the comments telling people, I made the beat, I produced the beat, I engineered the song, I made the cover art. And
That's
that's
kind of embarrassing. That's
like,
like embarrassing.
yeah, like they shouldn't even have to do that. You should have tagged them in the video, in the post, letting everybody know who did that.
Hmm.
Like
Thanks.
that shit is so corny to me. Like,
Mm.
but if some motherfucker, a rapper or somebody who, pardon my language, would piss on you if you was on fire, if they repost your shit, you going crazy off the wall with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that shit is corny to me.
Mm.
Like, I've literally had a producer one time, even though we never worked together, but I had a producer hit me up and he was like, bro, once you pay for it, um, as long as please tag me and let people know that I made the beat and stuff. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna do that anyway. Like, I was
Yeah.
blown away when he told me that. So yeah, I don't fuck with that
It's
kind of
it's
shit.
crazy. We have to say that because that ain't normal to a lot of artists. I got so many artists in my DMs talking about like, yo, bro, your beat is fire. And now I'm like, okay, here we go again. Here we go again. And they like, they like, how much for the beat? I give them a price, and then they talk about like, I seen you had like one beat for free, right? I'm like, bro, why even ask me for the price in the first place?
Right. Yeah. Like, that shit is corny to me too. Like, uh
Bro.
I've had people like, it's, I wouldn't say it's similar, but it's a somewhat kind of similar situation where I have had somebody I've had people do this to me several occasions, to the point to where I
Mm.
have had to block motherfuckers. I have had people hit me up and be like, bro, I like your music. Yo, um, would you want to feature on a song with me? And I kid you not, this shit made me. I have literally unfollowed motherfuckers because of this shit. I I
Wow.
I spit a verse, record the verse. It's been times I have recorded the verse in a day, sent it back to him. The song never gets put out. Like, there has literally only been, like, I want to say, oh, what is it? I want to say it's been maybe 3 occasions only where I have had someone ask me to be on their song, and, well, especially with you, that makes the fourth. Uh, where I have featured on somebody's song and the song actually got put out. But any other time, the other 5, 6 times, well, like 3 to 4 times, the songs did not get put out.
Damn.
Like,
Ooh, that's tough.
yeah, like,
That is frustrating.
like, you mean to tell me you came in my DMs asking me for a verse, asking me how long it's gonna take for me to put the verse out, to get you the verse back, and you don't put it out? Like, okay, yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's disrespect.
Yeah, that's why I made a rule, bro. I'm saying this right now. Unless you the homie, like, if you just some random coming in my DMs want me to be on your beat tape or like be on a verse with you, I need some money because I don't even know you like that, player.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
you could take my verse and then not even put it out. So at least
Bro, you could have been, possibly you were just a ghostwriter from him for him.
that,
Maybe he has already made a song with that same verse.
yeah, I thought about that. I've went on other people's Spotify's and shit to see if they dropped the song or anything like that, and the song is not even out.
Mm,
Nor is the same beat on any streaming platform.
damn,
So shit was
that's
mad
tough.
disrespectful, but it's alright though.
Shit. For all the artists out there that want to work, don't be disrespectful, bro. Bro,
Please
I
don't.
even like I shouldn't we shouldn't be too negative in this in this stream, but I gotta say, bro, I lost one. Like, I have a close producer. I've worked with bro for so long. I'm not gonna be name calling, but bro, we bro made a track and he asked me to like collab. So I went crazy on that, and I dropped it solo, right? But I went crazy on that. Like, I did my part. I send it back. Don't hear anything for a week. A week becomes 2 weeks. Um, and I'm respectful. Like, I know people got lives going on. People got work to do. Some motherfuckers got kids already. We grown people. So I'm patient. Um, I ask you out of respect, like, yeah, I know you're busy. When do you think that you can drop it? And they're like, nah, I'm just kind of busy. 2 months later, I hear the same collab with a different producer,
That shit ain't cool. That's man, nah, that's fucked up.
right?
Like,
That is fucked up. And then I'm bro, I'm really, 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 really respectful because last I was asked by the same person to collab again. I give people another chance. Like, fuck it. Let me just forget about it. Give you another chance. All right, it's cool. It happened. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna send you it in a bit, or when I got time, I'm gonna send it to you. Never received a thing. Never received a thing.
wow.
And I bet that same person has the nerve to ask me again. It's crazy. It's crazy. What?
I
But bro, to real quick to get back to your question, cause like we going way off topic.
Yeah, we went left field. It's okay.
My bad for that.
This is not the first time. Like we like shout out to Sourface. Shout out to Reiki Apollo. Like we man, I had chats with them and we went off script. We was at one point we was in the Mediterranean Sea and now we was in the motherfucking Pacific. So you know what I'm saying? It's cool.
I hear you, bro. Nah, I feel that. But to get back on your question, you asked me like, what artists would you like to
Artist or
work
producer.
with someday? Artist or producer, bro? Tyler the Creator, bro.
Yes.
Man, that man has vision.
You know
That
what
man has vision.
I love the fact that that man he could sample if he wanted to, but I like the fact that he can also produce. Like
Right.
like because that's what really inspires me. Like I've always wanted to actually play a physical instrument because even though I'm pretty decent, like I'm not I'm okay when it comes to playing by ear, but I don't think I'm that good. Like I physically have to. The way my mind is like I physically have to learn something in order to
Mhm.
be able to do it by ear. Like it's kind of like
Mhm.
baking, right? Like when you bake something and you bake it over and over again, you don't need to look up the ingredients anymore because now you know everything. You know, oh, I need salt, I need paprika, I need uh
Right.
garlic powder, under onion powder, whatever, all that
Yeah.
good shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have to learn how to do it physically in order over time to just be like, okay, I know what I'm doing. Let me try this now. So yeah, that's basically for me.
Bro, I hear that, bro. Man, and this man Tyler, bro, he like I don't know, like for the people who have not seen this, like a lot of people know Tyler for his albums and all that, like we know that. But this man, he has produced with a whole what's it called in English? Orchestra?
Yeah,
With like people with violins and stuff and
yeah,
all that. This man has made a whole album for a Louis Vuitton runway show.
I saw that.
Goodness. That's actually that's like to be honest, that's where Moss came from. Like the album.
Yeah,
When I saw that, I had to do that. I had to do that. It was just too cool, bro.
that I
Too
saw
cool.
that shit. That shit was cool as hell. I ain't gonna tell nobody why. And it's just like to see how like fluid he plays, not fluid, to see how he just makes playing the piano like so fluid, like it's a part of him. It's inspiring because I was like, I just really like just seeing him do that. Like I just like, okay, I gotta get on. I gotta learn how to play the piano someday. Like because I've made some dope shit from scratch.
Hmm.
Probably like the best thing that I've ever made. Well, it wasn't from scratch, but sampling wise, it was pretty dope. Was something light. I don't know if you heard that song yet, but I made like the only thing that I made from scratch was the drum break. I made I made
Mm,
the drum break from scratch, like,
mm,
and even adding like the effects and stuff. I did the effects and shit. So you
that's fire, bro.
um, yeah, I'll be producing sometimes.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of my homies, do it better than me. Yeah, I mean, I be jealous than a bitch. Um, you know,
Bro, everyone got their talents, bro. Like the way you be flowing on the beat, that's your flow, bro. I ain't never hear anybody else that flows like you flow. I mean, I mean, I'm not saying it as a this rapper is better than or you are better than. No, bro, you just on yourself, you got a flow that no one else has. It's your flow. That's a talent. That's something I can do. I cannot do that. I'm a singing nigga. I can only sing with auto tune. It's not even my own voice.
he said he a singing nigga. Woo 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 woo.
Yeah,
Hey.
exactly. No, bro. Once again, everyone got their own talents. Everyone stay in their own lane. And if you want to try something new, try it.
Yeah,
There's nothing not cool about trying, and it's not gonna work the first time. It's just how it is.
yeah. I've really been trying to get into practicing and learning how to find my singing voice. Um, that's something I really want to do. Like because I have like dope ideas for hooks, but the problem is in some cases I'd have to sing it, but I can't
Mm,
sing it because I don't really know my singing voice. You know,
mm.
um, there are just moments where I just do vocal runs, but there's never been a point in time where I've sung and I play it back and be like, okay, I'm satisfied with this, and I know that other people will like it as well. So yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
just
bro. Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm thinking, bro. Like, how do we do that? You feel me? Like,
like there's
uh,
I've seen tutorials on YouTube, but I don't know how much I put my faith in that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
mm,
You know, I'm gonna watch a
man.
few. You know what I'm saying? See how that helps me. Um,
I mean, are you a auto tune type of person, or do you want, like, when you're singing, you want it like keep it raw?
my thing is that I don't mind having like effects on my vocals, but I don't want to get in front of people and then they be like, "Well, damn, he sound like a dying dog." You know what I'm saying? He sound like a dying dog. Hey, that's embarrassing. I'm a,
True.
I'm gonna be in a that put me in that situation. I'm gonna be a fraud. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, mm, mm.
You know, but yeah, I don't mind effects, but I just don't want to sound like a dying dog in actually performing it.
I
So
mean, maybe it is good to like first try with auto tune,
yeah,
because like we gotta. Some people see auto tune as a cheat, but auto tune can just be a a a a
gateway.
guidance thing. You feel me?
Yeah,
It can be like something that holds you up for a bit, and while you're using it, you're like training yourself to get better at singing. It's just it's like, and with the time you turn that auto tune down a notch, a notch, a notch, a notch, and at some point your voice is good enough. You feel me?
yeah,
So
for
there's
sure.
nothing not cool about auto tune.
No, there's nothing wrong with autotune. You know, I wouldn't mind using autotune. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want to get in front of people and there's no autotune and motherfuckers be in the crowd be like, "This nigga suck. Tell him to go home. He's a bum." You know what I'm saying? My feelings get hurt
I
easy.
hear
I'm
that.
gonna start crying.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna be on the grave. I'm gonna be on the stage. These niggas hurt my feelings, bro. I'm going home. I'm going the fuck home.
Nah, I feel that, bro. I feel that.
Um, Next question. What's an album or song that you have on rotation?
Ooh, ooh, okay. Um. So lately, what has been on rotation is "A Great Chaos" by Ken Carson. It's really the what's the word? It's the new flow. It's that new music, that new sound,
Okay.
and I love it. I love Cardi. I love Ken Carson. Love Destroy Lonely. All of that. It's
Okay.
cool to me. Um.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, I guess before that, little before that, it has been "Call Me If You Get Lost" by Tyler the Creator. But right
Okay.
now, "A Great Chaos" on repeat.
I'm gonna tell you an album that I'm pretty sure you. I don't know. You probably. I just. It's not an album that I have in rotation. Well, one album that I do have in rotation that I be listening to all the time. Two albums. Um, that I have in rotation. Let me see if I can pull it up. One of the albums is "The Great Escape" by Larry June and the Alchemists.
Ooh, I ain't never hear about that.
You ain't heard that album?
Nah,
You gotta hear that. That shit is
gotta put me on.
like. And then another album that I have been playing back and forth is "Through and Through" by Baby Rose.
I've bro, I'm my bad. I've heard about Baby Rose before, but I can't put my finger on it, bro.
Like she you if you ever like her voice reminds me like it's like somebody mama at the church like singing at the choir, like the lead
Hmm.
singer of the choir. Not like, you know, it's I'm saying that because her voice is so heavenly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You know, like her voice is so heavenly. Um Another person whose album I've been listening to is Black Odyssey's album, Black Vintage.
Damn, bro, you gotta put me on after this, cause like I don't,
Bro. What let me ask you something. What about Kenny Mason? Do you know who Kenny Mason is?
bro. I feel embarrassed right now.
Oh my gosh. Listen, that's another person that I feel like is super. What about Paris, Texas? Oh my god. Paris, bro. Okay.
Bro, sometimes I'm still a poser, cause that's how it started. You remember? Sometimes I'm still a poser.
Oh man. Bro, even though I feel like Kenny Mason's this album, his first album, is slept on. You know, he got an album out called Roughs. That's a dope album. Go listen to that shit.
Hmm.
Um, he got like another little project out called Six, Highway 9. Um, but how can I describe Kenny Mason's music? Imagine if grunge, like grunge rock, like Alice in Chains, Nirvana. Imagine if grunge rock had a baby with hip hop. That's like the best way I can put his music. And if you like go listen to his first, I think it's like his first album. Go listen to it's called The Angelic Hood Rat. And he got another
Okay.
out, The Angelic Hood Rat, and then it's Angelic Hood Rat the Supercut. Those two albums are amazing. I ain't gonna tell nobody no lie. Like
The angelic hood rap.
Angelic Hood Rat.
Got it. I'm writing that shit down.
Yeah. Angelic Hood Rat by Kenny Mason and Angelic Hood Rat Supercut. Shout out Kenny
Got it.
Mason. We love you,
Hmm.
boy. Uh um Black Odyssey, Black Vintage by Black Odyssey. That's another one. I'm gonna send you all of them. You know what I'm saying? The ones that we just talked about. Uh, what's another one? I know I'm getting off topic, but let me.
Nah, that's cool.
What's another one? Damn. Have you heard "Melt My Eyes, See Your Future" by Denzel Curry?
I don't really listen to Denzel Curry no more.
What?
I used to. I used to.
Yo, that album is on repeat. Hands down, I ain't gonna tell nobody no lie. Hands down, that is Denzel's best album. In my opinion, I think that is his best album. I know he's put out a lot of other fire ass shit, but that right there, he dipped his toe and swirled it around with that album.
Mm.
Like that album is magical. You know, um, what's another album? I'm trying to think. There's another. Okay, since we get on the topic, there's an artist that he's the homie. Shout out Keo. Um,
Keep.
uh, you should listen to his album Go Keo by Lil Keo XR if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you on because that's my guy. But yeah, let me open this back up because see these questions. Um, what about another artist? I want to say. What about Raven Lene? Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. Sh- Shadow,
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
bro. Yo, man, go look up Raven Lene's. Go look up "Skin Tight" by Raven Lene.
Got you.
Yeah, definitely go do that and go check out.
We talking right now? We talking right now?
Nah, you ain't gotta do it right now. I'm talking about Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, what are your intentions for the future?
Man, that's a scary question.
Ooh,
Cause like I'm a I'm a person that's been brought up in a very by very realistic parents. You know, and with realistic I mean um simple gone. We've all heard this sentence. Find a job that actually gets you bread.
mm,
Actually gets you bread. You feel me? We've
mm,
all heard that. We've all heard that. Um so I'm sorry, it's late. It's late. I'm the question was like what is my what's my view for the future, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going the right direction. Um so I'm following that advice from my parents, right? I got a job at the health insurance and I've been working for the health insurance. I want to grow in this company. You know, it's some corporate stuff, but like I do actually help people, and it's a stable job. But of course, I want my music where my passion is. I want that. I want that to pay off, bro. So looking at the future, um, my plan basically right now is like I wanna make money with my actual job to you know, get my own crib next year. It's gonna be small, but it's gonna be something. Um, I got a car. I already got all that. You know, that's cool. That's amazing. God bless. Um, but music wise, I don't know how I'm gonna get there. Cause like I'll be putting a lot of effort, and even money into my work. But like I said, we talked about this yesterday. I've only in this since 2018 and let's say 2020 that I've been actually making good music. I've only sold two beats, two songs. I don't I don't know how it's gonna work. Like I'm trying to get my music in commercials. I'm promoting it on Instagram, all that, like getting the streams.
like what about
But like
TikTok?
I feel TikTok is not working, bro. I'm constantly posting on TikTok. That shit ain't working. It's that
Yeah,
the thing. Also, a thing is with social media is really on default based on your own country, right? I
yeah,
live in the Netherlands. It's a small country, so I really have to um 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 what's the word? Get in reach with the people in the States. I actually have to talk to the people there to get them to see my stuff. You feel me?
yeah,
Same goes for TikTok. When I post something, it goes to mostly it only stays in the Netherlands. It stays here. It doesn't reach any other countries. Same goes for Instagram. I really have to push it. Otherwise, it doesn't get out of my country. Same goes for SoundCloud. I really had to push that. Otherwise, it didn't get out. So that's why I'm like, how am I going to make that bigger step and actually sell my stuff, make profit of it?
You know,
That's hard, bro.
something I thought about, like, um, advertising is good and shit, but it's like, bro, you have to pay for it, and shit. But that's kind of crazy. Like, you only get a reach out in the Netherlands. Like, bro, I was surprised. I think you found out about me through Binky, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to
True.
Binky. Um, yeah. I have people that the majority of places where, like, some people that follow me, I will find my stuff. Places like Canada, in the States, maybe occasionally it'll be different countries. Um, as far as like Spotify and stuff, like, uh, it's all right.
Mm,
I have people in Finland and other countries and stuff, but it just, like, even when it comes to like creating content and stuff, um, it don't really, like, when it comes to the numbers. Even though I don't care about the numbers, but it don't really resemble the same as the numbers. So, like, if all these people listen to my music, it doesn't like resonate. It doesn't like show within the numbers, if that makes sense.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it's really
That makes
hard.
sense.
It's hard to like get a good reach. Even if I do get a
Yeah.
good reach, like, these people are not invested with what I'm creating. It's like a small pocket that are like, okay, not only are they invested with the music, they're invested with the content, they're invested with the shit I post on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and especially the music on streaming platforms. So it's like, damn, it's only a small pocket of people that are invested in all those aspects and all those things. So it's like, even like with some when it comes to streaming, like, I have to submit my music to playlists just so it will get heard more.
Mm,
And it's like, even
that
though
is tough, bro.
even though it's organic, it's not the
Consistent.
it's not consistent. Like, I could drop a song tomorrow, and am I gonna get the same numbers? No. Like, even with, for example, like Ebony Over Ivory hitting 2K streams, that came from someone who, shout out to Marley Angel. Um Shout out to that man for putting me on his playlist. Those streams, cuz like, he is so, like, he's another producer, bro. He is so fucking talented. And it's like, he is so like I'm so like inspired by him because of the music that he creates is just fucking inspiring. Like, I even told the man I want to work with him, but I don't. We'll see how that goes in the future.
Mm,
Hopefully, when we're both free and we can do something. But yeah, it's like, I have to be put on a fucking playlist. Like,
playlist.
even when I tell people on TikTok and shit, like, yo, I just posted this new song, yada yada, please go stream it, or like, or if I make like a video talking about the song, or if I make a video, uh, doing like a performance of the song or some shit, it's like,
Mm,
okay, I just got like 20, 30, 40, 50 likes from it,
mm,
but didn't know those same people didn't go stream the song. You know,
Bro, that's
and
so tough.
yeah, and it's like even now, like I'm gonna save what I'm about to say for an answer I'm gonna ask you, but even now, like it's just different ways I'm trying to get combat that, and I'm trying to find people, an audience that actually wants to that's actually invested with the music and the content and everything that I'm creating. Um,
Bro, same.
even now, like with the project that I'm releasing, like bro, the project I'm releasing, I could have did this shit in September. My plan in the beginning was to drop this in September. But I was
Mm,
like, nah, I want this shit to be perfect. Not perfect, but I want the content to be like S tier. Like when I put
hmm
that content out, you can't deny it. Like, okay, he going crazy. He he going stupid with the content because like I said to myself like, okay, I want people to this content. This time I drop this EP, I want people to see me. So it's like whatever it is I have to do, if I have to learn how to do this, if I have to learn how to do special effects with paying for the software and shit, even with the editing the photos and shit. If I have to do all of that to get people interested, then I will do that. Even if it's a free trial of the shit, fuck it. We gonna make this shit happen.
I can relate to that, bro. I can relate to that. But
Yeah,
it's it stays frustrating, bro. It stays
yeah,
frustrating how it just doesn't it doesn't stick. It
yeah.
doesn't stick. It doesn't.
And in some cases, bro, that shit makes me so mad because I be seeing motherfucking artists who get on TikTok and get an Instagram who I know they don't care about the art. They don't care. They just
Right.
trying to make some money.
Yeah.
And it's like they don't care about the art. They don't appreciate the shit. Some of these people just make the money. They like it's just about the money to them. You know?
Right.
Like I know like artists in like even in the place where I live, bro. I know artists that there are some artists in my city that they actually appreciate the culture and they love hip hop and they actually make good music. Whereas you have other rappers that the shit be wild. Like I have heard a motherfucker talk about hopping out the car and with an AK and shoot the motherfucker down. Yes. And that shit be wild to me. And the songs be having millions of streams and millions of views on YouTube from the music videos. And that shit be making me so disappointed because like here I am and so many other people putting in all this time and energy with the art, but yet y'all putting somebody over that the minute they make a certain amount of money, they gonna stop rapping.
Mhm.
The music that you fell in love with or you thought was hitting, it ain't gonna hit the same 5 or 6 years down the road when they done made enough money to where they like, I ain't even really gotta try anymore.
Mm, mm,
I don't even really have to put out I don't really have to even go hard on this track because I'm
nah.
straight. Like I got enough money to where I don't have to go as hard.
Right.
Like shit be it's
It's wild, bro.
disappointing. Like
Yeah.
because I don't know if you saw that video that I made where like I was looking into a mirror.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought
Dude,
that was really impressive, bro.
I
Flawless too.
thank you. I literally that shit, I had to be very precise on the thing. Like I had to zoom in on the video to make sure that I got everything perfect so it would look like magic. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I think that video got it did pretty good, but it's kind of sucks in the fact that in order for it to get that much exposure, and that's the thing about like Instagram and TikTok and stuff, like in order for you in order for TikTok or Instagram to push your videos, like you have to get like continuous likes and views and stuff for Instagram to push your video.
Hmm.
Like I had to send that video to like different people that I follow and that also follow me. Like just so that video would get the exposure to get that certain number. And it's like social media is just like a really complex thing. Like you be using like a bunch of hashtags and shit, and your video get like minimal views, and then you see somebody else video, and then turn around, no hashtags, but the video got like
Right,
the
right. Like,
yes,
wow.
the video has the video has thousands on thousands of streams, like not
Bro, I think
thousands of views and shit. Like
from what I'm hearing, there's always someone at Meta or Instagram or whatever that like pushes the button if it deciding if it goes viral or it does not go viral. Bro, it's always the most brain rot material that nowadays goes viral,
yes,
and the actual brain fuel, it stays in the dust.
yeah, I hate that shit, man. Like
I don't know if you've seen, I don't know if you like, I don't know if you can pull it up. I don't know if you can pull up Instagram right now, like actually in this stream. But if you go to my Instagram, I got this like I did this experiment, right?
yeah,
I always, when I put out my music lately, like with your advice, I actually started making like these little skits and videos with my own face in it. Um, and first they weren't doing that good. Now I'm promoting, so I'm paying for it, so they are doing better. Yeah, but that's not the way.
yeah,
But I was like, okay, let's not promote for once and make some brain rot material. I don't know, can you actually pull up my Instagram right now?
yeah. I probably could. Let me go to share your screen.
Yeah,
Uh, tease. Okay, I am back. Yeah,
we are back.
yeah. We may not be able to do the share your screen, unfortunately.
I can share my screen though.
Yeah, you can share your screen. That's great. Let's do that.
I should have done that in the first place, but I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Yeah, cause
But at least we had like, I know you're gonna be editing
yeah,
this,
I'm gonna
and like
edit
if
it.
you want, you can send it to me too, like so I can edit some stuff, maybe make some shorts and stuff.
Yeah. No, what I'm gonna do
Um,
is I'm gonna cut up some clips of the video of the entire video, and I'm gonna send it to you. So
for sure,
I'm gonna
bro.
cut up like these short little clips, and then send them to you.
Yeah, yeah, cool.
Uh,
I'm a let's continue.
yeah,
We just had a little break.
yeah.
I could grab some water.
Technical difficulties. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know.
All right, let me share my screen
Yeah, for sure.
because we were talking about the brain rot material that I posted. Right, I posted some brain rot material to see how it would do.
For sure.
So right here we are on my page.
Uh huh.
For everyone, it's Shadow Room with a V instead of an A. Let me scroll down.
Can you make that
I
bigger?
posted, and can I? I'm not sure what you are seeing right
No, I'm
now.
seeing it, but it's like it's it's right here. Well, it's three videos. Your video.
Oh yeah, it's only like three videos big right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I got you.
yeah. I don't know. I think that's just an Instagram
Thing.
web page thing. But when we go here, I got this brain rot video. It's like literally schizo posting,
Okay.
and that shit did good. Hold on, let me turn on the sound. It's bro, it's just a bunch of boo, just a bunch of nonsense, bro. That I just like edited. It's like hysteric, and people loved it.
Okay. So
People loved it.
my question is, how many like views and shit did it do?
Let's see. This like organically did. How do I scroll in this? Let's see. Like all the like people started posting gifs and stuff. Like all that. It did. What did it do? Let's see. That's the likes. No, but that's not what I want to see. I want to see how many views it has.
I think if you go, is that's a reel, right?
Yeah.
So like if you exit out of that, and then if you just go up to where it says reels, hit the reel button. Yeah, you can scroll down now and go check it out again.
I mean, okay, okay. But that's from like because all the other videos you're seeing around this,
Uh-huh.
these were all promoted. I promoted these. You feel me?
Yeah.
This was the first one that actually did good on itself. That did like about 3,000.
Wow.
That's the like all the other things that you're seeing around
Yeah.
there were promoted.
Now I'm not gonna tell you no lie. Like I don't know if you remember. Well, you more than I'm 100% sure you remember. Uh, ATM machine. You remember that song I put out?
Yeah, I
Uh,
remember that.
Again, shout out to Binky, dope person, dope human being.
Mhm.
Um, that video when I was doing the promoting for that shit, I didn't use no ads. I didn't use nothing. That video, that song was getting back to back to back to back, like anywhere from like 1,000 to I think one video did almost 10K.
Wow.
And I think a lot of times when we do Instagram and shit, a lot of the like hashtags come into play because there are like some hashtags that can be like real popular, but they won't help they won't help like the views and shit. Like
Mm,
with that video, with that song, I was doing like hashtag trap music, hashtag hip hop, hashtag like trap rapper, shit like that. And I know
yeah,
those are like some real cringe shit. Like real cringe, like, why you putting them hashtags? That's kind of wild and shit.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
every video was doing views.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and it was just like, damn, okay, well, this is just some shit where I'm just like talking shit. But like any other time when I posted a song like 1767 Southampton Way, Ebony over Ivory, something light, it didn't do the same numbers.
Hmm.
And shit like Instagram like saying now like that now they're going to be changing over from like
Oh,
hashtags to like now they're going to be doing like keyword based stuff like certain words that you put in the description will determine if your videos doing good and stuff. But I'm like, okay, I I believe that when I see it. But Hey,
Yeah. Because what I mean, basically, what they said is that it's gonna be even harder because now we gotta guess
yeah,
what the keywords are.
yeah. And it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know what the keywords are if don't nobody tell me? Like, you have to tell me what the keywords are. You know.
Right.
Honestly, at
Fair
this point,
game.
I'm not even gonna lie. I might just pull a Freddie Gibbs and start selling cocaine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lying. Freddie Gibbs, if you're watching this, I'm about to follow in your footsteps, big homie. Appreciate you.
Whoa. I did not expect that. I gotta take a sip of water. Oh my goodness.
I'm joking. FBI, please don't be after me. I would never sell any drugs. I am too scared to go to jail. Um. Anyway, uh, what is a verse you can recite without hearing the song?
Okay, so right now my English ain't working for a bit. What does recite mean?
Like, you can recite means that you can do the verse right now.
Oh, bro, that's the thing. I'm very bad at lyrics, but man, something that's I mean that's
I mean, you don't
hmm,
have to do it right now. You don't have to do it. But if
I
you
mean
just
I mean I got one that will always be stuck in my head, but it's so like it's so unserious, you feel me? So like it's not like I want to have like a deep answer right now, but the only answer I got right now is bada 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 something something something
hey, treat that
um
last
um
part like it ain't say nothing.
something.
Hey, yes, sir.
Treating y'all niggas like y'all niggas is saying nothing. Oh my god, that one. I don't know, bro. That's just stuck in my head every time that song plays. It's that's a beautiful song, like "Hot Wind Blows" by Tyler the Creator with Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
Mm-mm,
it's a
mm-mm.
divine pairing for
Always,
sure. Uh,
yeah.
okay. My next question is this is a question I haven't asked anybody. I figured I'd switch it up. Do you think that the way that streaming services treat artists is fair and the way that they pay them is fair? Or like, what's your opinion on that?
It's also very hard. I think it's yeah. I think how if you have like a distributor like DistroKid or whatever. Like I've always been with DistroKid, but like right now Um, I ain't got no distribution because like this was going through a friend's credit card, and I don't have a credit card on my own, and I also can't get one for some reason. Um, but when I had this subscription with DistroKid, I think it went very fair.
Yeah.
I got my I I got what I worked for, and at that time I wasn't that good when I was posting on Spotify, but now, like I think it's fair to say that I'm better now.
Yeah.
And now that I actually want to upload on Spotify, thinking that I will make my streams, I can't. But I do think it's fair.
Yeah. When you say like you can't get a debit card or a credit card.
Um, I don't know if a debit card is the same, but I got this thing called like a Mastercard. It's like I think that's a debit card,
Yeah.
but a service like DistroKid only takes credit cards,
Wait, that's not
and
true.
Well,
I have a debit card.
that's that's the weird thing. Like a couple of days ago, I tried linking my Mastercards to DistroKid, and it was the first time that they gave me the option to do this. And every time when I tried, it kept saying like, "Nah, you can't do this. We can't make connection with your bank, and you gotta get in contact with your bank." And then I get in contact with my bank, and they're like, "Nah, you gotta get in contact with DistroKid." So it wasn't gonna work out, and I actually canceled it 2 days ago. So shit, DistroKid helped me out, but
Yeah.
right now
Have
I
you
ain't got
tried
no platform to.
United Masters or?
United Masters, is that like a credit card thing,
Yeah, pretty much.
or are we talking about a distributor?
It's a distributor.
It's a distributor. Oh, got it.
Yeah.
United Masters. No, I haven't checked it out yet. Like it has only been 2 days that I actually like cut ties with DistroKid. But yeah,
No,
I guess I'll check it out.
one thing I will say is that like now the way Spotify is set up, um, I even made a video about it. Like even now, probably when this is up, it'll be up. But I don't think it's fair that in order for like artists to, especially if we like 100% independent, to be able to make money, like I have to be like on the level of like Drake or like people like fucking Taylor Swift or something in order for me to like be able to make enough revenue to where okay, I can live off this, I can eat off this. And that's why it's like certain websites like Bandcamp and like even like I know you probably don't know who Lil Russell is, but I'm gonna send you a link to him as well. Um, he's like fully independent, like, and it's like it's very inspiring to see him because like he's making like actual revenue and generating money to be able to make a living off of this to better the content of the music and everything and all that. So I wish that instead of paying artists pennies, Spotify and other streaming platforms would pay us in dollars and more money so that we can be
Hmm.
able
Hmm.
to upgrade the content, upgrade the video quality and things like that. So,
I do agree with that because like at the end of the day, we are working more than a 9 to 5 with this music
yeah.
shit. Sometimes it's more than that.
For like
We are making hours.
yeah, like it's like we spend hours on not only at the 9 to 5, but we also spend hours at our craft. Like I have sat like this whole like little project I'm putting out now. I literally sat down and wrote like an entire plan for like all the content and shit. Like a thorough plan, like what I want to do first, everything that I want to get accomplished before I actually put out this project. And even that in the past, I have sat down and been like, okay, before I put out this song, let me make sure everything's good. Let me make sure I'm comfortable with it. Even the content for past songs, I have done that. Like, let me just sit down and like look at the content and be like, okay, I'm cool with this. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like to put so many hours into what we do and to just come up short is it's unfair. Like,
Hmm.
you know, it's really really unfair.
It
Uh,
it really is, bro.
uh. Now a question I want to ask you. Um. Was there ever a time That there was an artist that you wanted to work with that kind of just brushed you off.
Yeah, but I respect this artist because sometimes you can get yes, sometimes you get no. That's just how it be. Um, but I really wanted to work with Kulan. Um, very talented artist and producer. Um, I can like link you
Yes,
later.
for sure.
Um, but that man can make music for sure. Um, I sent him this beat. I think I also showed you this beat once. It's called like Sam. I sent him this beat in when I was like still working on it, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna work on it," but he never got to it, and he kind of never responded again. Kind of like brushing me off. Like it was obvious that I think I'm not on his level or something. Um, Yeah, I took it as a no. Sometimes you get no. It's tough.
Yeah.
I still do want to work with like actually work with Way Past though, but I know that man. He also has a lot of collabs going on, and maybe I'm also not good enough yet, you know.
I
But
don't think I don't
he's
think
starting
that's the
to
case.
nah. It's a possibility. Like I said, I'm a realistic person. I gotta stay realistic. He started to like my content lately, so I see that as a step ahead. You know,
Yeah.
step further.
But you know, there's like I think
You never know.
like I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to work with you like in the past, but I was like really busy. Like super duper busy and I apologize. Um but
No
yeah,
need.
bro, like um I don't ever say that you're not good enough to work with somebody or good enough to be in the same place or position as somebody, bro. Like that shit because you know whatever you think or you whatever you say, you'll keep believing it. Like if you believe that you can't get to a certain place, you'll keep believing that you can't escape or escape out of a bad situation or get to a certain position. Like, you know,
Mm.
you know what I mean? Just something I always think of. Uh, Another question I want to ask you is who is a artist that inspires you to create music?
Like right now or in the first place,
Like in general, like
general in general. Um, man, there's actually there's a lot of artists that I look up to.
yeah,
Um, but like actually, let me get the let me get them in front of me real quick. So there's this producer called Nine Lives. He makes like basically what I'd call it is like very just just edgy music, but it's very edgy. It's like very like over the top, dark. But I think it's cool. Like that's where I get my inspiration for like darker music. Um, we got Tyler the Creator. He really like inspires me to make this to really like actually find myself like and do me do myself and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The man just inspires me to make steps in what I do. Um, who else? Timberland, bro. Timberland. Woo, he's what's the word pioneer, bro? That man, he is the king of bounce.
yeah, for
So
sure.
when I make something bouncy, and use a lot of percussions. That's because I got inspired by Timbaland, bro. Timbo. So yeah, there's a lot of producers that inspire me till this day.
For sure, for sure. Another question I want to ask you is, what is a hot take about the genre that you create that you wish you could change?
Hot take about the genre I create. I mean, it's hard to put my music in one genre. Um, and I make a lot of different music. But let's like for this question, let's focus on my album Moss,
Mm-hmm.
which is a mix between orchestra and Latin jazz. Um, a hot take. A hot take is like when people say something that it ain't right. Okay, so a lot of people think like orchestra music is like boring and always has to be boring or like old for old people. Bro, bro, you can go so many ways with orchestra, bro. You can like there's rappers like I love it. There's what's the word? Every time there's like more rappers that like work with like orchestras and like actual violins and actual like instruments on the background while rapping their stuff.
Yeah.
Like you seen like Trippie Redd do it. In the Netherlands we got this rapper called Soar. He does it. It's Polo G did that. A lot of rappers.
Yeah,
I love that. It
definitely.
ain't boring.
I don't think it's boring at all. Like seeing Tyler uh incorporate like orchestral sounds and make that shit sound so fucking amazing. And then to see even other producers like yourself and other producers that I follow and support like do that shit as well is fucking incredible. Like, don't stop that shit. It's fucking on point and I'm fucking with it. Uh but now, Shadow, to close out the interview, I have one final question I want to ask you. Shadow, can you tell me who is an artist that you think is overrated?
Well, I who I think is overrated. Man, man. A lot of people gonna hate me for this,
Mm,
but it's my opinion. You feel me? And
okay.
if you think otherwise, that's cool. These people put in a lot of work. So, but Chief Keef ain't shit.
Oh, you you about to make some motherfucking people mad.
I'm sorry,
Mad
Chicago. Chief Keef
shit.
ain't shit. That nigga,
Yo.
stop that. Cut that shit out, bro. Cut that shit out.
Oh my
Cut it out.
gosh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said it. Hey, but that's my opinion. The
That's
man,
your
he has
opinion.
his money. He has his priorities straight. He is already there. So who am I?
Yeah.
But that nigga ain't shit.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't have nothing against Chief Keef, but I've never been like a Chief Keef fan. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been the kind of person to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go bump Chief Keef. Like, nah. Uh, got nothing against bro, but yeah, I just, and I'm not saying that just because you said it. Like I'm on some real shit. Like I don't really. I ain't never been in the car and be like, "Hey, play Chief Keef." Nah, you know, nah, I'm not fucking with it.
But respect,
You
respect,
know,
respect.
but much respect to him. But anyway, this has been a long interview. What time is it? It is
Yeah.
8:48. Ladies and
It
gentlemen,
is.
good people. What time is it where you are?
It's over here. Like for the people that think that my English is bad. I live in the Netherlands once again. It is 4 a.m. over here. It's the morning.
Huh? Sir! Sir! Oh my gosh, I didn't intend. Oh, what? Hold on. What time is it in the Netherlands?
The time in Netherlands.
3:48?
Yes, sir.
Damn, Shadow. Oh my gosh. If I would have known that, bro, I would have just did this.
Bro, nah, bro. Otherwise, I would have been like I said, I would have been scrolling on my phone till the morning, bro, or something. I don't know. So it's a pleasure, bro. It's an honor.
You know what? I'm gonna speak this into existence right now. One day, you and I, me, you, Binky, we gonna link up one day. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure, bro.
Yes,
I'm pulling
brother.
up. I'm pulling up for sure. It's going to happen.
Yes, I know Binky. I think Binky lives in Arkansas. I live in Alabama. They not too far away from each other. But
Mm-mm.
good folks, this has been episode 18, I believe. 18 of something.
18. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Sure.
For sure.
Hold on one second. Let me make sure I'm correct. I don't want nobody to check me. Yes, this is episode 18 of Soulful Sounds.
Episode 18, everyone. Clap it up.
Yes,
Woo!
sir. Hey, okay, you got the
There you
sound
go.
effects and shit. I like it. I'm fucking with that. But look, good people, please go listen to Disconnected by my homie Shadow. And be sure to stream Moss, available on SoundCloud. And this is just another daily reminder that for every song that is on Soulful Sounds that we have talked about on an episode of Soulful Sounds will be on the Soulful Sounds playlist. Soulful Sounds Volume 1, which will be on Spotify and SoundCloud, where you will hear this song by the homie. And be sure to go support my homie Shadow. I'm going to leave his Instagram. I'm going to leave his YouTube. I'm going to leave his SoundCloud in the description below. And just another reminder for, like I say at every end of the video, if you don't go support the homie, and if you don't like and subscribe, your mom's a hoe.
Tell him.
I caught your mama in the alleyway sucking glizzies. Okay? I caught your mama in the alleyway. I have video proof of that shit. Okay? You got 24 hours to
Sunflower. Sunflower.
That's for sure. We suffer from our problems, that's for sure. Ain't nobody got me but the Lord. Feel like he don't hear me, but I'm knocking on his door. Heavenly Father and me praying from down below. So in body I've been hurting, Lord, I don't know where to go. Therapy might be the thing for a man to see. Should a man not be able to stand on this to give a fit?
Well, have you found your answer?